Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your total body mobility flow workout. This is day 4 of your METCON challenge. This is also a great active recovery mobility workout that you can do at any time. I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your level and be where you are today. You don't need anything for this workout, just some space to move. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start with a nice gentle march. Roll through those shoulders. So not as high intensity or as energy boosting as our regular warm up, but we do want to be getting the blood flowing, getting everything ready to move. We're going to check in with our posture and our breath in just a second. But before we do that, let's just get a little gentle movement right through here. You can keep that march, and I want you to take arms to the back one at a time. Think about mobility. The way it's gonna work today is we're going to build our flows, mobility flows, right? So maybe starting with something that is gentle cardio based or more mobility based, and then we're going to add on. Let's roll through those hips. As we add on, we'll add on a second exercise, a third, we'll go through that a couple times, then we'll start taking them away. It's gonna make sense as we go, but again, this workout is about, let's reverse your direction, finding what feels good for you. Getting the heart pumping. If you want a little extra cardio, I'll give you a way to do that. If you need a little less, we'll keep it low. Let's get a little stretch right through here. Finding what feels good for you in your body today. Sometimes we need more cardio in our active recovery. Sometimes we need more of that deep stretch. Sometimes we just gotta show up and keep moving, right? Isn't that what I always say? Be where you are today. Show up and keep moving. So let's start with a little tap right through here. All right, so we're building those flows, but let's start with a little bit of movement. Now that that heart rate is up, let's find our good posture, right? So connecting with that core. I want you to think about bringing the hips together, not as if we could actually bring those hip bones together, but as if you're wrapping, those hip bones have magnets, they're coming together. Feel what that does to your core. Little lift to the pelvic floor. Not gripping the glutes and not sucking in, a little lift, hips coming together. Then I also want you to tack that rib cage together, right? As if we were putting a little button there. Again, so we're not having that rib flare when we try to have that good posture, but we're not here. So shoulders are back, but tap your rib cage. And then navel to spine. Again, not sucking in, but right through here. Do you feel that in your core? I hope so. Hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Shoulders are back, knees are soft. Imagine there's a string lifting up from the top of your head. And then just a few deep breaths. We'll start from here. I want you to connect with your breath. Don't worry, we're gonna get moving again in just a second. Just really important to connect with that posture because we all have things that get us out of alignment, things in our daily lives that help us get out of that good posture. So the more we can do it and prep for those workouts, the better we'll feel, the stronger our core will be, and the stronger we'll be in all of our exercises. So TA breathing, hands on the side, inhale to expand, exhale, everything comes in and out. Just a few of those. Now that you're feeling nice and strong in that solid foundation, let's get moving again. All right, so mobility, tap it out like we do in our warm-ups. So you have the option to just keep it right here. We're gonna add on as we go. A little active recovery, a little gentle cardio, and then we have more mobility, and we'll hold some stretches as well. So if you want a little more cardio, take it here, right? Right through here. If you want a little less, just tap out. What I want you to think about is opening the hips, reach across. Now we're gonna add on. We're gonna take it 4 across the chest, 4 over the head, right here. You've got 4, 3, 2, take it over your head, reach 4, 3. You don't have to go the same pace as me. If you're taking it slower because you need to or because you want to, totally fine. 4 and 4. And again, if you want more of that cardio, if you're feeling it today, pick it up. Get that energy going. Your workout. One more time like this, and then we're gonna take it low. Breathe. So we got 4, 4, and then 4 down low. We're going 4 across the chest, 4 over the head, and then go low in a way that's good for you. Watch me. 4, 3, 2, 1, back center. Over the head, reach. Get low. You can tap it or you can jump it. Back center. You decide how low. Take it over. Yes. Take it low. If you want to really get down there, touch the floor, really get that good mobility. Center. Over your head. Reach. Take it low. We're gonna get one more time all the way through. Yes. Reach. Take it low. And march it out. Little taps. Right, so a little more cardio based on that one. Grab a quick sip of water after that. Not all will feel like that. That kind of feels like our warm-up, gentle cardio mobility. Now we're gonna take it, things that'll feel a little bit more like mobility, right? So let's take it right here. We've got our inchworm. All right, we love our inchworm, so watch me take it down through the front of the legs, inchworm it out. Good mobility, inchworm it back, all right? Follow my cues. We're gonna add a little down dog. We're gonna add a little rotation. You can always take it to your knees or you can stay up top. Find what feels good for you. I'm gonna start right here. Here we go, inchworm. Down, walk it out nice and slow. Feel that mobility in your core, in your back, all through the spine. Walk it back, reach it up. If you need to, take it down to those knees and still get that little stretch. And bring it up. Yes. Let's get one more, just your inchworm. And then you stay up top, watch me one time. We're gonna inchworm it out. And then if you can, down dog stretch. Back to center, inchworm it back. Bring it all the way up, join me. Take it down. Take it down dog. Woo, feels tight for me, I don't know about you. Walk it back. 2 more just like that if you need to. Take it to the knees. You can still go knees to down dog. And walk it back. Breathe one more. Down dog. And walk it back. All right, stay up top. Watch me. One more thing to add on. We'll keep it short. You're gonna inchworm it out. You're gonna down dog it here. Woo. You're gonna do that rotation to the side, big stretch, and to the side. And then walk it back. We're only doing 2 with all of it together, and then we take the inchworm away. Let's get it done. Here we go. Inchworm. Down dog, slow and controlled. You don't have to go the same speed as me. Rotation, drop to the knees if you need to, that's totally fine. Rotation, slowly walk it back. One last time, then inchworm goes away. I know we're tired of it, but you can feel how that repetition makes a difference, right? Take it down dog. Rotate to the side. Back to center, rotate. I want you to hang out here. We're going down dog. And rotation. Add that knee if you need to. If you need a little breather for your wrist. Take it down dog. And you got that rotation. One more down dog. Stretch. Rotation. Rotation, drop to those knees. Rotate on the knees for a second. Back to center. Rotate here. Take it to the toes if you want. Take it up. Back to center. And take it here. Woo, stretch it back. Yes, team. Stay right where you are. Ha. I know that was a long one. They're not all that long. They're not all gonna feel like that. But again, you get the idea. The more repetition we get through that mobility, give yourself a second just to breathe into that stretch. We get that mobility work through the repetition. Did you feel how that inchworm in your back got a little looser as you went through the motions, as you got those muscles and those movement patterns more familiar and warmer? That's why we do that. Let's take it right here. So if you need to, this is that 90-90. If you need to sit on the edge of a chair, just let your knees hang off, always an option. If you can right here, we're just gonna rotate side to side. So hip opener, right? Rotate side to side. If you want, you can take those arms as well. If you need to have your hands behind you for a little bit of balance, that's okay too. You go at your own pace. Maybe you need to go one at a time, even slower. Go for it. Take it here. Take it here. All right, watch me one time. You're gonna turn into it. You're gonna step up. You're gonna step up. You're gonna take it down. Take it down. If that doesn't feel good for you, you just keep those knees. You gotta roll to your knees, step up, take it down, take it down. Just try it with me, just try it. Roll it here. So many things working in our mobility, right? We got good hip opener, we got good core strength, and then it's getting up off of the floor, right? Which we all need that in our lives. Watch me one time. Take it here. Step it up. Step it back. Hip flexor, take it over. Take it down. Just try it, just try it. You do you. Find what feels good for you. If that's just this hip roll, take it here. Woo! Drop to that knee if you can. Hip flexor, lean forward and stretch over through your sides. Back down. I know, right? Take it up. Take it up. Stretch. One more time, then we're taking the 90-90 out of it. Those hips should feel good, right? Up. And out. Right through here. All right, I want you to stay here. If that knee is okay, stay here. If you need to take it up top, that's an option too. You decide how low you want to get in that lunge, but if you can, up from the floor, all the way down, hip flexor forward, stretch it back. Stay on this side. Up from the floor, all the way down, lean into that hip flexor. Let me show you what that looks like from here. If you want to stay up top, shift it forward, stretch it over. You may need a little balance, but if you can, up from the floor, all the way down, stretch. And here, hold it here, forward and back, whatever that is for you. But hip flexors are always pretty tight, especially because we sit at our desks, sit in our cars. And then take it over, stretch 4 times. I'm gonna use my wall, it's up to you. Over, one more. Go ahead, carefully come down out of those knees. Little stretch if you need it. Other side. So find what's comfortable. I know we've been on the knees for a long time. We're taking it back up in a minute. Whew. We got 4, taking it all the way up, back down. We got 4 little leans, 4 little stretch. Here we go. Take it up. Drop it down. Hip flexor. Side bend. Take it up. Drop it down. And reach. Remember, you can just take it here. Little tilt, little reach, but if you can, all the way up and all the way down. And breathe. Forward 4, so standing or on that knee, just feel that stretch, right? Core engaged. Stretch it over. 4, 3, yes, 2, and 1. Good. Up onto your feet. Woo! Little leg burn there, but that's okay. We love it. We need it. All right, so let's tap it out. Let's keep it going. right here. Woo. Let's tap behind, right through here. Just to shake it out, right? Then we're gonna go into another little flow. We're gonna keep this short today. Breathe. If you wanna get that heart rate up, take it here. Take it here. Yes. All right, take it here, arms out. We're gonna go flat back down. Slowly roll it up. Join me here. Flat, and then round. So this is what this looks like. We know we do this in the warm-up a lot, but we kind of rush through it. So when you get to that hinge point, right, knees out, then you round. Let's add on from here. So we're gonna go flat back down, hands on the ground, extend up through those legs, take it back up, and then round it up, right? Flat, hands down, extend up through those knees, all the way down, and round it up. 2 more, flat, extend it up, take it down, and round it up. 1 more like that, flat, extend up through the legs, and round it up right here. So watch me one time, flat back down, extend it up, extend it here, arms up and up, right? Flat back down, hands down, extension in the knees. Then we're gonna flatten out that back, arms up, all the way up. 2 more times, flat down, extend up, reach those arms forward, and take it up. And up. Right through here. All right, take that flat back down. You're going here. We're gonna take it, extend through the legs, take it down. We're gonna reach and reach. 2 more times. Extend it up, feel that back stretch. Take it here. Reach and reach. 1 more. Extend. Open it up. Open it up. Roll all the way up out of that. Right? And let's just reach. So think of it as your windmill. Back to center. Reach. Feel that stretch. Back to center. Reach. Woo. And center. 1 more. Reach. Right through here. Tap it out. Shake those arms. All right, so 1 more up top, then we're all down on to the mat. Here's what we got right through here. So we're gonna take it side lunge, bring it up. Let's start with alternating. If you want a little less, you just step it out. If you want a little more, get low in that stretch. You can even add a little shuffle. Find what feels good for you today. Where are you today? Are you ready for a little bit of cardio? Or do you need to keep it more of that stretch, right? Yes, I know. Breathe. All right, we're gonna take it all on one side. We're adding a little knee, right? Watch me one time. Down, roll it through. Take it down, roll it through. Down. If you wanna take it smaller or slower, just step out, rotate it. Down. And up. 1 more. Here's what we're gonna add. We're gonna go 3, 2, get a little stretch. Roll that knee through, same side. 3, 2, 1. Roll it through. 2 more. Last one. Let's go other side. So take it down and roll it through. Take it down, roll it through. And up. Don't worry about your speed. Don't worry about how high you're getting that knee, as long as you're getting the motion. Right, here we go, stretch it out. 3, shift your weight, roll that knee. 3, shift your weight, roll that knee, yes you can. Bring it up. Right here, I want just big arms. All right, right through here, let's finish out. Little stretch, flex that foot, feel the back of the legs, right? Stretch through the arms and shoulders, and then we're taking it to the mat. We are almost done. Right through there. Yes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick sip of water. How are you feeling? I don't know about you, but my legs and my chest and my arms are feeling really open and good. Sometimes we need a workout like this, even though it feels like it kind of goes on forever. Again, you can tell with the repetition what that is doing for our bodies. Let's take it down. If you're at that point where you're like, Amy, I just really need to stretch, don't worry, it's coming. All right, so let's take it right through here, child's pose. Right through. I want you to hang out in that for just a second. And breathe. And we're gonna go child's pose. Up to cat and cow, right? So you're gonna sit back into your hips. Up to your knees, cat. And if you're not comfortable on that mat, do what you need to do. You can always take this to standing cat-cow or roll up that mat, put towels under your knees, up, all the way through. Let's go 2 more like that. Sit back, reach those fingertips forward, sit back into the hips. And then bring it here, roll, and roll. 1 more. Notice how you loosen up, right? These 2 together, we get the elongating of the muscle, and then we can get that spinal extension and flexion right through here. So watch me, child's pose. Bring it up, roll through. Walk it back to that high plank. Walk it back into your knees. Join me here, child's pose. Bring it up, roll through cat-cow. Neutral spine, walk it back to that plank if that's good for you. And then back in, right through here. Child's pose. Bring it up, roll it through. Neutral spine, walk it back, walk it in. 1 more time, that whole flow. Child's pose, elongate, fingertips all the way down to tailbone. Use your core, bring it up. Roll through cat and cow. Neutral spine, high plank, and back it in. Right here, we're gonna go cat-cow to plank. Slow and controlled. If you want to, you can just tap those feet back 1 at a time, or go all the way through that plank. Cat-cow. Neutral. 1 more. Cat-cow. Yes. And stretch it back right here. So everybody go into child's pose here. Ooh. Reach. We're gonna take that arm under. So I want you to get a little stretch here. So a little static stretch into that child's pose, but arm down. Find what feels good for you. And then let's get that same thing other side. Reach it out. Good. On those elbows, just let your head drop, hands drop all the way down. Just want you to shift your hips side to side. Feel how that feels in your back. So we're gonna take it into that world's greatest stretch. So we're gonna try to come from the floor so we can get a deeper hip stretch and back stretch, but if you need to take it from the standing position, I'm gonna give you that option as well. So I want you to take it either your knees or high plank. We're gonna come up, reach through, big stretch, take it down, back to here, and we're going through. We'll add on as we go. If you need to take it from the top, you're gonna take it down. You can drop the knee if you need to. Big stretch, and take it up. Let's get it done. In 3, 2, knees or toes. So you're here. Big reach. Take it down. Back to center. Take it here. And again, find what feels good for you. Do you need to drop the knee a little bit more? Here. Reach, yes. Through here. Yes. Watch me here. We're gonna go world's greatest stretch. Take both sides so you can breathe for a second. And then we're taking it pigeon. Little stretch. I know we got that 90-90. We don't really need it, but let's get it done. 2 more times all the way through. That's all we got here. Take it down. Reach. Take it back. Reach. Back to center. Pigeon. Yeah, still feels good even though we got all those 90-90s. Pigeon. 1 more time, then we're down. All the way through. Take it through. Pigeon. Ah, yes. Pigeon. Come to a seated position right through here, knees out. Let's take those wrists here and let your head drop to one side. Because I know they've been working hard. Guess what? Everything else on our back, and it's mostly stretching, a little bit of movement, a little bit of mobility. But let's take it down right here. So down to your side, onto your back, or onto your back, whatever feels good. Woo! Yes! So right through, I want you to bring one knee in. Get that little stretch through your back. You can hold on top of the leg or underneath. Other side, other knee in. You can hold underneath too. And then if it feels good for you, bring both knees in. Little roll side to side like we often do in Pilates. Little spinal massage if that feels good for you. Open those arms up wide. Let your knees drop to one side. We're starting with that open book, but just in your lower body, right? So watch me open the knee up, take it to the other side. Other knee follows, let your head and neck follow. Just keep the arms out wide for now. You can pick your feet up off the floor, you can keep them grounded, it can be more of a roll, it can be more of a lift, but just let your head follow your knees, right? All the way through. Now let's take those arms over. So it's a full open book here. Take it over. Take it here. Yes, we are almost done, I know. Just got all that lower body and hip work. So let's get that upper body as well. Let your knees and legs rest comfortably and just open up those arms right here. And if you can, bring those hands up almost like a goalpost position, and you're gonna do little arm slides. So you're just reaching the arms up and then pulling them down, trying to keep them sliding on the floor. What's your core doing? Think about the core, right? Slide those arms. I know if you're like me, we're gonna add a little rotation right through here. So flip them and then slide them. If you're like me, to finish that thought, I always feel like, oh, this is so slow, this is so boring, I'd rather be sweating, I'd rather be out of breath, but I always feel good, and the older I get especially, or the harder I go in workouts, the more we really need this mobility work. One more thing we're gonna add, when you flip those hands, lift in the bridge, then take it down. Arm slide. Rotate the shoulders, lift in the bridge. You feel that? Yep. So again, I know it might feel a little slow and tedious, but I promise your body will thank you for it. And breathe. So let's take the arm slide out of it. Just flip the hands, lift in the bridge. We got 3. We got 2. We got 1, arms down by your side, whatever feels good to get that stretch. Let's just bridge for 4. Tilt the pelvis in, lift 4. Yes. 3, hips to ribs. 2, 1 more. Yes, 1 leg up, get a little hamstring stretch. So here, grab right underneath the thigh or the calf, not right on the joint. If you wanna lift the shoulders, you can. But you can also stay down here, flex and point that foot. Get a nice good hamstring stretch. Whew, I'm feeling relaxed, but also like I worked hard, but also really loose. My back has been so tight lately. Other side, bring it up. But I'm feeling good, guys. I hope you are too. Again, I know this is why this is only on the schedule and once during the week, and I try to work it into your other workouts so we get that mobility, but our bodies need it. Hug the knees in, either one at a time or both at a time. Whew. And just kind of breathe into that. Let your back relax. It's a great stretch to do in your bed. You get a second. All the way through. Very gently roll to your side. Come up to a seated position. Take your time getting there. Find a comfortable position. Hand on your heart, hand on your belly. Check in with your body. How do you feel? I hope you are leaving this feeling better than when you started. Take a second to thank your body for showing up today. I know that it sounds silly, but thank you, body. Thank you. 1 big deep breath in. And out. You did it. That was your total body mobility flow workout. Great job, everybody.